everybody, and welcome to another vlog style video of me on my exercise bike. It is nighttime, bedtime, and I am just feeling so inspired to make a video, and yet I also have to exercise. Just thought I'd do both at once. So just ignore me swaying a little bit because I'm going to be doing that. It's going to be a little bit of a travel like I give a fig video. I'm going to be telling you all about where I've traveled to, where I've been, what countries, what states, which ones were my favorites, and where I'm going to go next. Because I have something planned, y'all. I have something planned. All of the other states that I've been to, I have either road tripped to or through or flown there. I generally like to keep a rule of thumb. If I'm there for more than an hour, then I consider it being there, even if I didn't like leave the airport or leave the car or whatever. So I have been to 27 states. Been to California twice, Washington, Montana, Idaho, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Michigan, Kansas, Missouri, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Texas, and Oregon. And Minnesota, of course, because I live here. I'm just gonna say Florida and Arizona are my two favorites. I've been to a lot of these states more than once. I travel a lot, you guys. My favorite place in the whole world is the Grand Canyon. I love that place. I think it's amazing and beautiful and breathtaking, and a place that every single person in the world has to go if they can before they die. So therefore Arizona, one of my absolute favorites, because that's where the Grand Canyon is, and I'm dying to go back. I hope I can go back again soon, within the next year. But then Florida has two things that I love. Number one, beaches. No, not the other word, beaches. Oh, Brooke, you're so funny. It's got beaches and it's got Disney Channel. I went there last year to Universal Studios in Orlando and then Disney World Orlando. Experience of a lifetime. Disney World is good. Not as good as I was hoping it would be, considering I had never been there until last year, so I had my hopes set pretty high. It was basically supposed to be like heaven plus Mickey Mouse. It wasn't, but whatever. But Universal Studios Orlando, my God. As I'm sure anybody with eyes can tell, I love Harry Potter so much. I love Harry Potter. Being in the world of Harry Potter was amazing. Okay, you guys, like I'm starting to like get hot talking about this. This is how much I love Harry Potter. But so yeah, then of course Florida was my favorite, my next favorite place. I've also been to the Florida Keys. It's just I like Florida a lot. It's not my favorite place to go, but Disney World and Universal, they make it so much higher on my list. And then outside of the United States, I've been to the Cayman Islands, I've been to Mexico a few different times, I've been to Jamaica, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. I don't know if that's considered like a city, state, or whatever. But yeah, those are the countries I've been in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, kind of 8, I'm not really sure. But that's where I've been outside of the country. I really like Mexico, but at the same time I feel like Mexico is pretty overrated. Yeah, like Mexico is the same thing with Florida. Like when I go to Florida, I'm like, oh wow, this is basically like a Mexico that you can't drink legally at if you're under 21. Like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like dumb to me. But then Mexico, it's basically just like, why did I come all the way here when I could have just gone to Florida? But I would like to try out new places that I could beach, like Bora Bora. That's definitely on my list, but more in like my honeymoon list or my in 5 years list, 10 years, somewhere down the line because this girl is broke and she ain't got no money for Bora Bora. So you ask, where am I gonna go next? The answer to that question, it's so funny, like I look like I'm wearing these cute pajamas. I'm not. Like these pajamas are like, yeah, they're like a silky kind of material, but then then I'm wearing Zach's pajama pants with them. So like it's not even cute. Don't be fooled. The next place I'm thinking about going is Riviera Maya, Cancun, Mexico. That will probably be in June, May or June. I don't know, still thinking about it. My next road trip, since I won't be road tripping there, my next road trip will probably be to the Grand Canyon or to California. That will be early next year, if I had to guess. Probably around March, because that seems to be as long as I can last without going somewhere else. Or it is going to be, I have this whole other road trip planned out to Maine. It goes all the way to Maine, but the main stopping point is in between me and Maine in Massachusetts. I'd love to go there, but that would be in the fall. And I don't know if I would be going to Mexico, if I would be able to, I was expecting that to be a lot bigger. Story of my life. I don't know if I would be able to spend that money on 3 separate trips, because in case you missed it, I just road tripped to North Carolina solo on a vacay for spring break by myself. I will link those videos up here and in the description box below. I vlogged the whole thing. It's tons of tips and everything. Shameless self-promotion! So I hope that you enjoyed this. I also have to tell you, my least favorite place that I've ever been in my life was Georgia. I drove through it twice, and the first time I drove through it was so terrifying, like scary, that we almost got robbed and killed, and I don't even know what else. It was so scary. Storytime video coming up next. But yeah, and it was so bad to the point where I was like, we need to make it through the entire state without having to stop to pee, for gas, for anything, because I will not stop there again. That's it! That's everything. Oh my god, I can't even make cleavage if I try. Oh, there we go. I got some. Hi guys! Like, ooh, oh yeah, that doesn't look like they're pushed together. Hey, my name is Brooke and I have big boobs today. Something I'll never be able to say. I hope you liked this video. If you did and you want more videos about my travel experiences, about any of the states or countries I've traveled through, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. I would love to tell you all about them. I've got tons of tips, tons of stories, and I really want you to also do like I do and travel like you give a fig. Comment down below where your favorite places that you've ever been. If you want to see more of my videos like this and a lot of others that are nothing like this, please subscribe to my channel. I make new videos all the time. I'm still trying to think of a good outro, so I don't really have anything to say except goodbye. Bye, guys! Shameless. I'm a shameless hoe.